My name is Pollard. I'm a physiotherapist here at Alpine Physiotherapy. I actually started Alpine Physiotherapy back in August 2000 and we've been going ever since. Currently we have 4 physiotherapists and 1 massage therapist on staff, and we are open 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday. I originally did a Bachelor of Science at Sydney University in Australia, and I majored in physiology and anatomy, so lots of exercise science and obviously anatomical knowledge there. And then I went and did my physiotherapy degree after that, 4 years of physiotherapy, and then on top of that I did a postgraduate degree in manipulative physiotherapy. And so that's basically the highest qualification you have for manual therapy. But within the clinic itself, we have several different rehab programs, and they include concussion testing with our Biodex. We have a specialist on staff that looks at scoliosis. We deal with lots of back, neck injuries as well as sporting injuries. The Biodex machine is something that we purchased from the United States. There are only 2 in private practice in British Columbia. With the prominence that concussion's being given in the media, they're looking for a way to objectively measure a person's concussion to see whether or not they're ready to return to sport. This machine provides an objective measurement. The Biodex is useful because it can measure your balance essentially. There are 3 aspects of balance: your vision, your inner ear and your joint proprioception, and the machine's capable of measuring all 3 of those aspects and seeing if there's a deficit. This is extremely useful for treating elderly people who might be at risk of fall. Also too, it's useful for giving athletes a pre-season assessment so that if during the season they sustain a concussion, they can be retested and determine if they're fit to return to play. So if someone's designing a protocol they want to use in order to improve someone's balance, they'll put it on the machine first, then they'll put them through the protocol, and they'll put them back on the machine to see if their balance has improved. So it's used extensively in research, extensively in professional sporting teams, NFL, NHL, all the college teams in the United States have these machines, and we're lucky enough to have one here in Smithers that we can use. Yeah, we have a long history of involvement with the community, including the Steelheads hockey team, soccer teams from the high school, and also I coach the junior and senior boys rugby team at the high school. We sponsor these teams in that we provide treatment for them and also to funding for their travels. I was on the St. Joseph School Board for 6 years, and also too I coach the senior and junior boys high school team for Smithers Secondary School. Go Griffins, go Griffins, go Griffins. Well, before I came to Smithers I was actually in Texas, and that was sort of by default. I actually had a job lined up elsewhere, but I ended up in Texas. I spent 3 years there, but I really crave the outdoors, which Texas doesn't have too much of. They have lots of outdoors, but it's flat and hot, so I wanted to come where the mountains are. Personally, I really enjoy the outdoors here in Smithers. Specifically, I like to mountain bike, cross-country ski and downhill ski, and I do that with my family and friends. Currently we have an amazing team of therapists and also office staff. We all get along very well. It's a very nice environment actually. I really strive to make sure things are less stressful, more enjoyable, and I think that's reflected in the quality of our care and also too in how well patients are treated when they come to Alpine Physiotherapy.